Okay, so I found probably one of the best nostalgia ticklers here at PAX. Yes, that's a crazy phrase to use, but this game is just as crazy. Check this out. I love survival horror games, especially the old school ones with like the tank controls, like Resident Evil, you know, all that good stuff. So check this out. Right here we have Heartworm. This game was made by a developer who just got inspired and tried to make a game for the first time. Let me tell you something. This right here is really awesome. So awesome that not only are we gonna get a chance to play it, but we're gonna talk to the devs as well, all right? Stay tuned for Game Fanatics. We're popping in right now.
Hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and
I won't lie to you, the thing that got my attention is quite literally the most shameful thing in the world. It was tank controls. But I came over here, we got to check out Heartworm. It's a survival horror, definitely made in the respects of very old school style survival horror games. And I just want you to tell me about it. Like, how did this come about?
Absolutely. So, Heartworm is a classic survival horror game inspired by all the greats from the late 90s. Resident Evil 1 and 2, Silent Hill, Dino Crisis. And the developer, Vincent Adonofsky, has been working on it for about 5 years now. He booted up Unity, a game engine, for the first time. He started working on Heartworm.
Started dabbling and came out with quite the masterpiece. I mean, if there's one thing that I appreciated about it, it captured all of the nuances that we love from the classic games. In the demo, at least, we didn't get a gun per se, but we had a camera.
The camera is your weapon. It is your main source of defense throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I like that. I like the elements of like no flashlight, but you have a candle that you can burn. And I know it was a passion project done by a developer who did it for the first time. But I wonder what the inspiration was. Can you tell me what a bit of the inspiration was behind all of the story?
So the story follows Sam, our protagonist, who's recently lost someone close to them, a loved one.
Right.
And they're really struggling to process that grief and what to do after you lose someone like that. So they're looking for a way to reconnect with who they've lost, a way to talk to the dead.
Right.
This sends them onto internet forums, doing research, and someone on there tells them about a local house that allegedly is haunted and like has a way to speak to the dead there. The game starts in the demo with Sam going to this house, and ultimately it leads to them going into another dimension. And it is these areas and environments kind of manifest from Sam's grief and that loss and her memories.
One of the tense moments is climbing into the attic. There's a locked door, and there, you know, it's already claustrophobic. It's very dark. You have to have that candle lit, and now you're walking up to this locked door, and there's this super dramatic zoom in, and it freaked me out for a second. But I like that because it felt like you were clearly trying to immerse us in a psychological horror. So is the game going to be mostly based around going in and out of that mental kind of state of mind, and for the most part?
Yeah. So the game is going to have about 6 chapters, I think.
Okay.
There's a great variety in those environments.
Got you.
They really are manifest from Sam's different memories and her grief. So there's a lot of variety in the environments. You're not just in that house or that suburban neighborhood, which is the first area.
Got you.
After the house.
You're giving too much of the juicy stuff out. I'm gonna cut it short right there, but when can we expect to see this on the shelves? I gotta pick this up, because this was awesome.
Thank you. So the demo's available on Steam now.
Sweet.
And we don't have an exact date yet, but it is going to be out early 2025.
I'm excited for this one. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Heartworm was something that made me stop in my tracks here at PAX East 2024. It's something that needs to be checked out, especially if you are a fan of old school survival horrors, or you just like that old school PlayStation aesthetic, or if you just want to support dope indie developers. All right, Don't Share signing out for Game Fanatics. See you soon.